morning, everybody. Morning, Hala Sharif. Morning, all.
Good morning, Mister.
Morning. Is it you, Hala?
Yes,
How are you doing?
fine.
Thank you, Wallahi. Where were you yesterday?
I missed the session.
Okay. Guys, if you can hear me, I assigned some homework yesterday. The only person who sent me the answer was Kiara. I'd like to thank Kiara very much. Nobody else sent me any answer but Kiara. Okay. Yesterday we started chapter 21. We did 21.1 and we had 2 items of homework, page 521, exercise 1. I assigned from number 5 up to number 10. If you have your books, I'll try to open the book for you. Give me a second. 500. This is 21. Here. Yeah, this exercise, I'll try to share it. Guys, can you see the screen? Hello, can you see the screen, guys?
Yes, Mister.
Okay. So yesterday I assigned this exercise as homework. We did from 1 to 4 with your friends who attended yesterday, and there weren't many indeed. Some people enter the room and then enter the room with their names only, with their accounts only, but they go elsewhere. Please make sure you attend because I'll take attendance. Don't leave, please. Number five, page 521. Let's read the question first to remind you. Identify the tense and form of each verb. We had an example. Texans have been enjoying chili for years. The answer that the verb here is have been enjoying. This is present perfect progressive. We did 1, 2, 3, and 4 yesterday. And now let's check 5. Who can do 5? Okay, Jana Walid, thank you. Guys, the homework should be sent by the session of the following day. So please make sure you send any future homework by the beginning of the session on the following day, please. Jana Garayhi sent me her homework right now. Type. Who can do number 5? Put your hand up, please, if you want to answer quickly. Number 5. Nobody knows the tense of this verb?
Can I answer?
Sure.
It will be present progressive.
Present progressive
Present perfect progressive.
Present perfect progressive. We have been commemorating. Very good. Thank you. Number 6. Who wants to answer number 6? Put your hands up, please. Guys, I have 15 people in the room. Nobody knows the answer. We're just doing the tense. Kiara, can you do it?
Okay.
Number 6.
6.
Yes.
Basic form and future perfect.
Perfect, future, perfect, basic. Thank you very much. Number 7. Number 7. Ganna Tamer, are you there? Ganna? Ganna Tamer? So Ganna is not with us. I'll write her name here. Ganna is absent. Sorry. If you don't answer me, guys, I'll consider you absent. Let's pick another person. Okay, Yasin, go ahead. Number 7. Yasin, I can hear you. Yasin. There is something wrong with Yasin. Yasin, can you hear me? Okay, Tadrus, because I can't hear Yasin.
Number 7, basic or present?
Yeah, present, basic, right? Present, and it's basic. Number 8, thank you, Tadrus. Put your hand down. Number 8, who can do number 8? Ryan, are you there? Ryan?
Yes, miss. Yeah, I'm here.
Number 8, what is the tense of the verb in this sentence? Mexico has been influencing Texas culture for centuries.
Present perfect progressive.
Thank you. Thank you, Ryan. Number 8, I'll go to Yusuf Awad. Yusuf, do 9.
Future.
Future only? Okay, future
No.
basic, right? Say future basic. Thank you, Yusuf. Number 10, I'll go to Ganna Tamer again. Ganna Tamer, are you there? Ganna Tamer. So Ganna is absent. You don't answer me, guys, you're absent. Don't enter with your accounts and go to sleep. طيب. Hassan Rohai.
Mr. Ganna sent a message on the chat.
I can hear you, Jan.
Ganna sent a message on the chat.
Okay. I read it. Okay, Jana, do number 10. All right, the answer number 10. If you can hear me. Number 10, Texans do cherish their unique culture and history. What's the tense of the verb in this sentence? Is it past, present, or future? Is it basic, emphatic, or progressive? Waiting for your answer again. Ganna. Present, okay. Is it progressive, emphatic, or basic? Basic. Do cherish. When I say I do, for example, I do remember your name. I do love you. I do hate you. Is it basic or emphatic? Emphatic. No problem. Thank you. Yes, you're right. Okay. We had another item, homework, on page 530. If you have your books, page 530. Yeah, this page. We did up to number 5. We have a verb. If you look at the example, write short sentences using the form indicated for each verb. We need short sentences to use the form indicated for each verb. Here we have stand. We need to use this. We will do number 6. Verbs where we used to put it in the present emphatic. second person plural with second person plural. I just need a short sentence like this. Who can do it? I need verb swear with second person plural, which is you, of course, and in the present emphatic. I need just 3 words. Who can do it? Nuz, if you can hear me, write your answer in the chat. Yani people who don't have mics, try to solve this problem, please. I'm talking to Bughdadi, Haya, Nuz, Maryam Naqib, Yasmin, and Yusuf Sihrawi. Yusuf Sihrawi, if you can hear me, write yes in the chat. Yasmin, Sa'a, Maryam Naqib, Nuz, Haya, Abdurrahman Bughdadi. Please try to solve the problem with your mics. Put your hand up if you want to answer number 6. Hassan, Kiara. Thank you, Kiara, the most active indeed. Okay, Kiara, go ahead.
You do swear.
You do swear. Thank you very much. You, second person plural, do swear. That's it. You do swear. Thank you, Kiara. Okay, number 7, Jana Garayhi. We need verb shrink.
I had shrunk.
I had
Shrunk.
Spelled with you. Thank you. Number 8, Yasin. Yasin, are you there? Yasin? Looks like there is a problem with Yasin's connection. Tadris, go ahead. Number 8, we need drive with third person singular, the future progressive.
He will have been driving.
He
Will have been driving.
well, why been? Future perfect. Well, future progressive, not future perfect progressive. We need the future progressive only. But he will be driving. Am I right?
He will be driving. He will be driving.
He will be driving. Thank you, Tadris. Number 9, guys, we have give. Give. Yusuf Awad, can you do it? We need give with first person plural. In the past perfect progressive. Yusuf, if you can hear me, Yusuf
They
Awad.
have been giving. They first I.
We had been given. I. First
لا
person
يبقى we.
plural, Yusuf.
We have been given.
We had been giving, right? We had been giving. Thank you. Number 10. Hassan Gouda, can you hear me? Hassan Gouda, if you can do number 10, we need verb pay.
Yes, mister.
In the future perfect with the second person singular. We need verb pay.
1 second.
In the future perfect with the second person singular. The second person singular, as you know, Hassan, is you. Use you with the verb pay in the future perfect.
You have paid?
Good.
La.
You will have paid.
Yes.
Yes, you're right. Thank you very much. You will have paid, or you'll have paid. Thank you. Tadros wants to do 11. Okay, Tadros.
So أنا إيدي مرفوعة من المرة اللي فاتت بس مش مهم ماشي.
Sorry. No problem. Okay. Someone else?
خلاص ممكن أنزل.
Okay.
They did know.
They did know. Thank you very much. They did know. And so on. I'll stop here. You can complete on your own, but again, I received the answers to this homework from 2 people only, Kiara and Jana Garay. I won't receive any homework from now on this part, but make sure you do today's homework, inshallah, guys. I'll move on to the following section, section 2, chapter 21, section 2, the correct use of tenses. As we said yesterday, in English, there are 3 tenses. A tense shows the time in which the verb takes place. The tenses of verbs allow you to express time within one of 3 main categories. In English, we have the present, the past, and the future, as we all know. Within each of these main categories, the time of an action or a condition, we have action verbs and stative verbs, right? We have an action or a condition, can be expressed in slightly different ways. As you will learn in this section, each verb form has particular uses that make it different from other forms. These are the 3 tenses. A clear understanding of the way verbs are used within the 3 categories of time is important for correct usage. Uses of tenses in present time. Present time can be expressed with a basic, a progressive, and an emphatic form, as we said yesterday. Basic is found in present, past, and future. Progressive, present, past, and future, but emphatic is in the present and past only. There is no emphatic form in the future. If you remember what we said yesterday. Key concept, the 3 forms of the present tense show present actions or conditions, as well as various continuing or actions or conditions. Like the chart here, the chart below gives an example of each of the 3 forms. We have the present. And again, guys, let me remind you that when we say present only, we mean simple present. When we say past only, we mean simple past. When we say future only, we mean simple future. So present here, I serve, I sleep, I play, I eat, I drink, and so on. Present progressive, I am doing, I'm running, I'm eating, I'm surfing. Present emphatic, I do surf, I do eat, I do love, and so on. The next chart shows the main uses of the present tense. Uses of the present. Again, when we say present, we mean simple present. To describe a present action, like I paddle a raft down the river. This is a present action. Present condition. We need a linking verb here. For conditions, as you know, we need linking verbs or stative verbs. Barbara is very upset. This is a condition, not an action. Regularly occurring action. Tourists travel to Hawaii in the summer. This regularly happens. They travel. An action which is regularly occurring. A regularly occurring condition. I am usually punctual. I am, this is a linking verb. Constant action. Constant action, the earth rotates on its axis. Constant condition. People are not infallible. We all make mistakes. Infallible means those who don't make any mistakes. When the present tense is used to relate historical events, it is called the historical present. For example, when we talk about a story which happened 2,000 years ago, we say he goes and he loves and he escapes and he fights and so on. This is called, writers sometimes use the historical present to describe or to bring to life past actions or conditions. The historical present. It's to describe past action expressed in the historical present, like this example. A confident soldier marches through France during World War I or World War II. This World War II belongs to the past. but the writer here uses present, okay, to describe this action. This is called historical present. To describe past condition, for the surfers of the 1940s, Hawaii's gigantic waves are, although this was 80 years ago, but he says these waves are very intimidating. This is called historical present, to describe a past action or a past condition. Okay. Another use of the present is called the critical present. It is frequently used in discussions of deceased authors and their literary works to describe an action expressed in critical present. Ernest Hemingway, the famous writer, shows he died. He died some years ago or a couple of years ago. His genius, even in his early novels. So he shows, although he passed away. A condition, Emily Dickinson, the famous American writer we studied, is a famous 19th century poet. This is called critical present. The uses of the present progressive are shown. We talked about the present only, are shown in the next chart. Notice that the continuing actions can be of a long or short duration. We use the present progressive, guys, to talk about these 3 points. Long continuing action, like she's writing a novel. To write a novel, you need days, maybe months, maybe years, right? You can't write a novel in a couple of hours. So this is a long continuing action. Short continuing action, like Samantha is fixing the sail. This takes a couple of minutes. Continuing condition. The weather is being very unpredictable. The weather is being, this is a condition, very unpredictable. The 4 main uses of the present emphatic, we talked about the present and the present progressive. Let's move on to the present emphatic, are shown in the chart on the next page. Why do we need the present emphatic? Emphasizing a statement. Windsurfing does require much practice. But here the speaker emphasizes this statement. Denying a contrary assertion. No, I do not like raw oysters. This is in the negative. No, I do not like raw oysters. Asking a question. When we begin with do or does or did. But here we talk about the present, but we need do or does. Do you play water polo? Making a sentence negative. She does not own a boat. She does not own a boat. About the difference between denying a contrary assertion, this is someone who is denying a contrary assertion. Somebody says to him or to her, you like raw oysters. But this person denies this by saying, no, I do not. And do not are written as 2 separate words here. They must be written as 2 separate words because it's emphatic here. No, I do not like raw oysters. Number 4 is simply negative, a negative sentence. Somebody says that she does not own a boat. Exercise 16. Revising sentences to change from past tense to present tense verbs. Revise these sentences, changing the verbs to the present tense. Then indicate the present tense use of each verb. We have 2 tasks here. Make the verb in the present, make the past verb in the present, and indicate the present tense use of each verb. Who can do number 1? This is exercise 16. I'll do number 1 with you, and then I'll receive your answers. To prepare for the competition, Alexei swam every day. So the verb here is swam. We should make it present. So Alexi swims every day. Alexi swims every day. This is present simple or present, right? Right. What is the use of this verb here? If we go back to the chart, it shows regularly occurring action because this happens every day. Every day. If we go up, present, here we have regularly occurring action. Regularly occurring action. Tourists travel to Hawaii in the summer. This means every summer. Alexi swims every day. So this means this is a repeated action, regularly occurring action. Who can do number 2? She did not want to miss her chance to stand up. She did not want to miss her chance to stand up. Again, make the verb present and indicate its use. She did not. I think it's very easy. Put your hands up if you know the answer. Jana, thank you, Jana, for being such active. I'd like to thank Tadros, Kiara, and Jana Wali. And Yasin, of course, Yusuf Awa. Okay. Okay, Jana.
She do not want to miss her chance to stand up.
She do not
Want to miss her chance to stand up.
do.
She does.
Okay. She does not want and complete the sentence. What is the use here?
Emphatic.
Making the sentence negative, right? Because it's negative.
Yes.
She does not want and complete the sentence. Right. There is some noise, guys. Number 3. Thank you, Jana. Number 3. Who can do number 3? She's thinking. Sorry, I said the answer. She was thinking of a famous swimmer turned movie star. Make the past present and say which use it is. Number 3. Who wants to answer? Yasin, are you there? Yasin Said, are you there? It's like there's something wrong with Yasin's mic. He's trying to speak, but I can't hear him. No problem. Hala Sharif, can you do it? Hala?
Okay. Number 5.
Number 3. Follow up, Hala, please. Number 3. Exercise 16, number 3. We need to make the past present and say which use
She
it.
thinks of a famous swimmer turned movie star.
Okay, but the original sentence is she was thinking. Make it present.
Yes.
Progressive as it is. She is thinking. She
Okay.
is thinking. Type. What is the use of this verb? If we go up to the progressive here, we have 3 uses here. Which one is it? Is it a long continuing action or short continuing action or continuous or continuing condition? She is thinking.
Long continuing action.
No, it's short continuing action because she's thinking for a short time. Okay, if you read the sentence again, she was thinking of a famous swimmer. She was thinking of a famous swimmer turned movie star. This takes a second or some seconds or some minutes only. It doesn't take days or weeks or months. Okay, thank you, Hala. Number 4, who can do number 4? Number 4. Ruhaim, are you there? Hassan? So Hassan is absent. Okay. Esther Williams Was. Esther Williams was. It will become Esther William is. And is here is a present condition, right? Number 5, she described, she, the verb, look at the verb. She described her glamorous life. She describes. She describes. And here we're talking about a writer or something like that. This is an action expressed in critical present. An action expressed in critical present. I'll move on to the next part. Uses of tense in past time. We still have about, let's say, 15 minutes. Type. The 7 forms that express past time show actions and conditions beginning in the past. We have past, I pedal, present perfect. What? We're talking about the past here. Yeah, we talk about the past tense or the past time. You know, we use the present perfect to talk about the past time. When I say I have eaten something, this means I already ate it, right? I already ate it. I have broken my arm. This means that this action happened in the past. We talk about the past time now. So we have the past or simple past, present perfect, past perfect, past progressive, present perfect progressive, past perfect progressive, and past emphatic. And we have examples for each past time, for each tense. Uses of the past. We use the past, the first tense with the past, simple past, to talk about or to describe a completed action. Jana went to school yesterday. This is past action, completed action. The new recreation center opened. That's it. The action is completed. A completed condition. Yasin was absent yesterday. This is a completed condition. I need a linking verb or a stative verb that happened and ended. There was a flood in Yosemite Park. Yosemite Park in California. Yosemite, this is how we pronounce this word, guys. Yosemite. If such words as yesterday or last summer were added to the sentences and the chart above, the time of the action or condition could be changed from indefinite to definite. Because the new recreation center opened when the time is indefinite. It happened in the past, at any time in the past. There was a flood in Yosemite Park when the time is indefinite. So if we add yesterday or last summer, for example, the time would be definite. Okay? The present perfect differs from the past in that this is very important. The time expressed by the present perfect cannot be made definite by adding such words. We can't use yesterday, last, or ago with the present perfect. The time expressed by the present perfect is always indefinite. Remember this. I have broken my arm. I can't say I have broken my arm yesterday. Why? Because the time of the present perfect cannot be definite. It is always indefinite. The present perfect also differs from the past in that it can show actions and conditions continuing from the past to the present. But the past shows something that was completed in the past. But the present perfect relates or links the past to the present. When I say I have broken my arm, you understand that my arm is still in plaster, or my arm is still affected by this accident. But when I say I broke my arm, you understand that I no longer suffer from this. I hope you understand. Uses of the present perfect. We have a couple of uses. Completed action, but in indefinite time. Again, the time of the present perfect is always indefinite. I have seen an improvement in grandfather's health. When? Indefinite. Completed condition. I have been happy here. This is verb to be. This is a condition. I have been happy here. Action continuing to the present. The baby has slept all afternoon until this moment. The baby has slept all afternoon. Condition continuing to the present. The beach has been crowded this week until this moment also. The following chart shows the users of the past perfect. Shows the uses, of the past perfect. Note that the past perfect shows a connection between two past events. Uses of the past perfect. We talk about the past perfect now, guys. Actions completed before another past action. He had worked as a lifeguard before he began his book. We have two actions here. Had worked and began. This one happened first. Condition completed before another past condition. She had been an accomplished, synchronized swimmer until she became a doctor. She had been a swimmer first, synchronized swimmer, before becoming a doctor. So this is in the past perfect, this is in the past only. The chart on the next page shows that the three progressive forms express continuous actions or conditions that begin and sometimes end in the past. I'll stop here, guys. And so we'll do, after the break, inshallah, we'll do page 536. We'll start here. Thank you very much. I'll end the session now. See you after the break.